Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Minecraft. Here I am at the end of my base, which is starting to take shape. In this episode, I'm going to be trying to link this place back through the nether to places we've already explored and pick up some sand to make glass, because there's going to need a lot of glass around here. As you can see off camera, I've flattened this area of rock here, installed a wheat and potato farm. I'm just waiting for this grass to grow in so I can decide what I want to do next with that area. And I've also cleared out some space around this pool. It's starting to dominate this end of the build quite a bit, so I'm going to need to rethink my plans slightly. And of course this staircase here, that's got to move as well. That's definitely being dominated. Yeah, what I was thinking is, instead of my original plan of having a sort of a living area in here, which obviously isn't going to fit, what I'll instead do is have the living area sort of along the left-hand side of this building here, and then have the sort of kitchen and storage areas over on the right. So the living room has the view over the sea, and I'll plonk the bedroom down at the end where I'll be able to look out at the rising sun, which will be quite nice, I think. A couple of other things I want to show you just over here on the other side of this little rivulet, if that is indeed the word that we're going to be going with. Yeah, why not? It is done now. So the first is I've started a little bit of a cow farm. There were some cows wandering around by those trees, so I've brought them over here, fenced them in, started doing the whole wheat business. The other thing I discovered was this over here, which I think might be the solution to my lava pool problems. So I think let's dunk some water on here and let's start doing what needs to be done. There we go, 20 pieces of obsidian, just in time for bed as well. How very convenient. Let's go and sleep till daytime, and then I'm going to build myself a portal. I've already cleared a little space for it, so in that regard, we are hot to trot. Okay, so I'm going to go with my usual policy of not taking my good stuff into the nether on my first trip. So let's leave behind this diamond pickaxe. Want to take the obsidian, but other than that, yeah, we'll take this sword. We can replace that if we need to. However, we will want those things, and I'll leave the stone shovels here until I've secured it correctly. In fact, maybe I should probably leave this extra obsidian behind as well. So I've made a little space here, perfect for a nether portal. This will suffice us nicely, and let's flint and steel. Actually, before I do want to just grab a little bit more cobblestone, just in case I need to secure my area. There should be plenty of it in here. That'll suffice. All right, close the doors, because it's going to be Pigmen City pretty soon. And let's get this stone on the hotbar so we're ready to build blocks. Okay, it looks like this has taken us straight into the original portal for the Season 1 house. That's slightly awkward, because that then means that this is probably going to take me back out to the Season 1 home, which wasn't exactly what I wanted. Indeed. Alright, well, what I'm going to need to do then is I'm going to need to build a new portal. Get rid of these cows. I'm going to need to build a new portal in the coordinates in the nether where I feel that it will match nicely to the portal that I just built. So some math is going to be required, and also I'm going to need a little bit more obsidian, of which I haven't got much. That puts a bit of a scupperer in my works. Let me think. So what are the coordinates for my other base? You know, I think I may not have made note of them. Okay, so I have dug my way through the nether to the coordinates that I think will match up with my new Season 2 base. Let's see what happens when we light this portal. All right, fingers crossed. That looks like it's worked. Excellent. Right. In that case, the next thing to do now is to try and make some sort of link to the desert. Now, I'm going to need more obsidian because I had to use up a little bit more than originally planned. So back we go over to the lava pool. There we go. 10 more pieces of obsidian. Now let's head back on into the nether and let's see if we can plot a course for the area where we'll find the desert. One thing I will want to do at some point is put some nice signposts and such like around here, so I know which one's which. For now, that will do. Right, let's head back to the Season 1 portal because the desert is quite close to there. Okay, so for this one, it looks like the portal's going to be sort of in this direction a fair old distance. Let's follow these corridors, see how close we can get. We're going for an X of 32 and a Z of 100. Okay, about another 60 blocks in this direction. Okay, let's start digging. Now, to be honest, I'd rather have it on the same level as my existing portal so that I can then make simpler to navigate tunnels. So, yeah, maybe from here I'm better off. Yeah, I'm going to dig in this direction a bit and then go diagonal once I get about 30 blocks out. Okay, after starting off in the wrong direction, I have, at last, made it to the desired coordinates. So let's clear out space for another nether portal and see if we get as much luck this time. So yes, I'm hoping, if my calculations are correct, this will bring me out in the desert somewhere near to the NPC village. Let's see how it goes. That's not a desert. That's a swamp. And it's nighttime. Huh. Okay, there are any sheep, but this isn't right. I should go back into the nether where it's safe and think about this a little. Alright, I think I've figured it out. I want it to be at minus 32, not plus 32. And I don't have my diamond pickaxe with me. So I can't reclaim this obsidian. So 100 is going to be... So it's going to be a fair old distance in that direction. I have mined a lot more obsidian for this episode than I was hoping to. Okay, 10 pieces. Let's go and have another crack at building this here portal. Okay, I've popped out here. This is about the coordinates where I want to place the portal. I'm just going to place some torches around just to make sure. That's precarious. Yes, that's exactly the sort of thing I should be looking out for. Right, let's clear space for a portal here. I'm just going to slap it in this wall, I think. It's not that far down, actually. It'll be fine. What could possibly go wrong? Right. Let's hope this time my calculations are correct and we pop out in the desert near to a village. Fingers crossed. Well, yeah. Yeah, okay, I'd say that was fairly correct as far as things are concerned. I'm on the village. So there's that. Splendid. Might need to... Yeah, that's a somewhat awkward location for a portal. And it also seems like it's actually replaced the well slightly. How strange. Well, okay, if you pardon the pun. What I would kind of like to do is hang around until nighttime so that I can protect these villagers. That also is an awkward way of building a house. Right, you guys, back off a bit. Let's make sure these houses are well illuminated on the inside so that we can be sure that they are a safe place for these guys to sleep. Yeah, chuck another... I probably don't need another light in there. And then when night falls, these guys will all run inside and I can then slap some blocks outside the doors to make sure they stay inside. And in this way, I can protect them from zombie invasions. It's actually quite a nice sized village, this one. Don't know where all the food is, though. There was definitely food last time I came here. I couldn't have been... Oh, there it is. Waiting for the moment when they all dash for the doors. Okay, one's going in. No, apparently not. This guy in the pink cloak, he seems important. He's a cleric. Yeah. Okay, looks like they're trying to get in here, but they're struggling with the strange arrangement. Anybody in here? Oh, they're going in there. That's fine. Maybe if I break this block, they'll stop trying to get in there. Come on, guys. Right, so there's a few going in here. So let's block them in there. Where else have we got people using for sleeps? Oh, one in there. Okay, yeah, we'll block you in. I can hear a lot of activity. Yeah, they're trying to get in there. This guy's in here. Okay, so we can block him in. These guys really want to be in here. Okay, fine, you can go in. Go on. Go on, go in before the zombies come. I'm trying to help you. Come on. Go inside. I've even opened the door for you. Fine, okay, you're going to die out here. Right, let's use the bed. I think we've rescued enough of them. Okay, and they will all try and get out, and they will fail, because they're trapped. Well, some of them escaped. Well, right, okay, so I need to choose a direction to start my sand mining in. And I feel like over here is where most of the desert continued. I think I see some zombies out there. Are they special zombies? They look special. Yes. Yeah, these are not the normal ones. I actually don't have my armor with me. I left it behind. Because I didn't want to lose it in the nether. No interesting drops there. I think, is there another one on the horizon up there? Yeah, let's go deal with him. And then I think that big hill there might be a good place to start this here mine. I think I might actually want to take that bed with me. No, I'll tell you what, we'll just do 1 day's worth of sand gathering, and then I'll come back and do some more off camera. So I've brought quite a number of spoons with me. So let's just start flattening. Okay, so the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to kind of try and dig down a bit. And then once I get below the sand, I can start using the torch trick to break these a bit quicker. Unfortunately, I do have quite a shortage of torches. Okay, I'm going to call that a satisfactory start. I've picked up about 3 stacks worth of sand. I will come back off camera and gather more, but for now I just want to take this back and start it smelting and just get started really on the whole process of getting glass put around the house, because I feel like it's taken me too long already. Here we are, back at the Season 2 home. At long last. Crikey, that was quite the ordeal. Right, how much coal do I have? A little bit. Okay. And I've got quite a lot of junk all over the place. Let's start getting some of this smelting. Some of this sand. So all the stuff is happily smelting away. Now, one thing that does remain to be decided is how I'm going to do this. So option 1 is going to be floor to ceiling glass panes. And obviously, if you've been following this series, you'll know that it originally... Oops, that's not quite right. The build I'm basing this on, I built way back in 2010 before glass panes were a thing. So it would have been glass blocks, but I don't feel the need to be that accurate. Anyway, so I can do floor to ceiling. I keep saying that. And the alternative is, let me just make some more glass panes up, is to use some stone brick stairs to kind of add a sort of, how I to describe it, but a kind of a lip along the edge. So I'd need to sort of trace this sort of shape. And the presence of these, yeah, I'd best do this somewhere away from a big seam of coal, actually. That's not going to help me. So let's pop it here. So I can carefully place stone bricks to trace the outline like that, and then have the glass panes kind of coming down below them. It's probably slightly more labour intensive to build, but it might look good. Either way, I was thinking if I just set up both of these scenarios, then I can have a little think about it and decide what I like. So yeah, that is the option 2. I think this one might be better. It might give me a bit more of a sort of a picture, a panorama. Or maybe I'll use this on the land side and this on the sea side. That might be something works well. Yeah, this is feeling quite low. It's feeling quite enclosed. Not quite how I want it. Anyway, that is basically what I wanted to do in this episode. I'm going to go back to that desert. I'm going to gather lots and lots of sand because I'm going to need quite a bit if I'm going to make glass all the way around the outside here. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.